I'd like to introduce our first Good Scout honoree, Stephen Skippen, being honored as our Transportation Good Scout honoree. Stephen is a dedicated professional, currently driving the growth and expansion of SKANSKA USA, Civil East, Mid-Atlantic, and Southeast regions by identifying market opportunities through networking and strategic relationships. He has played a pivotal role in opening SKANSKA's Mid-Atlantic office and has supported the company's success on several significant projects, including the $293 million Howard Street Tunnel project in Baltimore and pre-construction contracts for the $700 million Long Bridge North project in Washington, D.C. With a history of leading major infrastructure projects like the Governor Harry Nice Bridge and the 11th Street Corridor, Stephen brings a wealth of knowledge, experience, and leadership to the industry. A graduate of London South Bank University and a longtime resident of Crofton, Maryland, Stephen is active in several industry organizations and proudly calls Buckhurst Hill, England, his hometown.
Thank you to everyone for being here tonight at the Prepared for Life Gala. As you can tell, this is not a native Washington, D.C. accent. I grew up in Greater London and experienced 15 years in scouting, which profoundly shaped my personal and professional life. My journey started in scouting in Beavers at age 5. This followed with Cubs, Scouts, and ultimately Venture Scouts, which provided the opportunity to explore the outdoors, try new activities, learn new things, and make lifelong friends and memories. In the years since, I've also been a guest speaker at various troops to share the scouting values and everything they've taught me. And I've even actually kept all of my uniforms, though sadly and not surprisingly, none of them fit me anymore. Thanks to my scouting in my youth, I've become an avid sailor, kayaker, camper, collecting nearly every badge, including the Queen Scout Award, the highest youth award in UK Scouting. Scouting instilled in me the values of self-confidence, leadership, and citizenship. And these principles were called into action on March 26, 2024, when the MV Dali, a Singapore-registered container ship measuring the length of 3 football fields, struck the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore, causing a catastrophic collapse. Early that morning, the state of Maryland called on me and my team at SKANSKA for salvage and recovery operations. Driving to the scene that morning, my mind was overloaded with what I'd be faced with. The situation was intense, with 6 lives tragically lost and a vital piece of infrastructure destroyed. The surrounding streets were blockaded with over 100 media outlets, filling every vantage point of the wreckage. And watching the collapse of the bridge repeatedly was surreal, but once I was there on the water and saw the devastation up close, I really realized the enormity of the task ahead. My first priority was to fully grasp the scope of the project, and that meant assessing the bridge's condition, defining clear objectives, and formulating a robust recovery plan. I also understood that simply arriving at the scene wasn't enough. We needed to allocate the resources effectively, ensuring we had the right equipment and personnel in place. This meant rapidly mobilizing 130 skilled individuals to navigate the technical challenges and deploying multiple floating heavy lift cranes. As the weeks went by, my team and I worked 7 days a week in close cooperation with federal and state officials to carefully remove the bridge wreckage and reopen the Port of Baltimore and the full navigable waterways to their charted depths. And with detailed planning, effective communication, and the right team, we achieved what was supposed to take 11 months in just 11 weeks. Thank you. I've spent 25 years now building Metro Washington's infrastructure with many roads, bridges, and civic spaces that everyone in this room has either been to or driven over. And the foundation that Scouting provided has been invaluable in overcoming the challenges. Scouting remains vital for today's youth, equipping them with the tools to make a difference in any career path they choose. Thank you to my wife, Nicola, my children, Lucy and Luke, and my friends who are here with me tonight who are like family, for their unwavering support. And thank you again to the Boy Scouts of America for allowing me to be your 2024 Transportation Good Scout honoree.
Thank you, Mr. Skippen, for your service to the transportation industry and for your steadfast championing of Scouting.